The storm has left some dangerous road conditions up in the San Bernardino mountain communities. Take a look at this bird's eye view. Wow. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. Of Big Bear.
Yeah, more than a dozen inches of rain or snow, I should say, overnight, and more is on the way. NBC4's Christian Cázares is there live with the hundreds of happy skiers. Hey there, Christian.
Hey guys, so I have to say, I think I have the best assignment of the day because, yeah, as we've been talking about, the first big winter storm has brought so much snow to this area. And for skiers, I mean, this is what they've been waiting for. Check this out. Here at Snow Summit, we have seen people of all ages, not just skiing, but snowboarding, tubing, and some are even just taking a step back to enjoy the sight before the next storm rolls in.
Sit down hard. There you go.
It's the day so many have been patiently waiting for.
It was great skiing on Saturday with sun. And now to have this, it just makes it even more awesome.
Overnight, Big Bear and other communities in the San Bernardino Mountains got their first taste of winter as more than a foot of snow covered everything in sight and forced local schools to close. On Tuesday, the roads around town were drivable after snowplows worked nonstop to clear them and avoid issues like these on the highway from the icy conditions.
You know, I got chains. They were the wrong size chains, so I had to pick up some new chains last night. Yeah, I was sliding around just going through the parking lot last night before I put the chains on. Get the chains on. It helps a lot.
While some tourists like Austin Sorge held on to their holiday weekend as much as possible,
you guys aren't thinking of maybe calling in sick and spending an extra
We're
day
already calling in sick today.
Others were pulling into town and eager to have fun.
Any plans to maybe make a snowman?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do today.
Snowball fights and snowmen. That was the plan for today.
But the main focus for many was hitting the slopes.
You know, we've been waiting a while for this one. Yeah, they say patience is a virtue, so I guess we're finally getting that payoff. We did see about 12 to 15 inches total since yesterday, the first storm that came through. A little bit clear, a little bit breezy today.
A perfect day with fresh snow that many say will never compare to the fake stuff.
The man-made is a little more crunchy, icy, like when it gets colder in the afternoon. And this is like soft. And then, you know, when you fall, it doesn't hurt as bad.
All right, guys, and of course she's got a point there because all that fresh snow is so soft. I can tell you, you can literally just sink into it. But again, remember, another storm is on its way, which could bring even more snow, which means icy roads on Highway 18 and 330. And the staff here at the ski resort, they tell me with more snow, they're expecting their busiest weekend of the season. We are live in Big Bear. Christian Cázares, NBC4 News.
All right, Christian, that sounds like a man who's been doing snow angels out there today. All right, it's gorgeous in Big Bear, and then you have this. Equally as gorgeous, blue skies, blue water, and it's Long Beach.
Different kind of gorgeous, yes. The snow angels I'm all about is just getting up is the problem for me, you know?
Getting up the mountain or getting up,
up from the snow angel.
Thought I'd clarify that for all of us here.
My gosh, all of that fresh snow for Christian. Big Bear Snow Mountain, they picked up anywhere from 12 to 15 inches of snow, so more than a foot. We've got more on the way later on tonight. Colleen and Michael, another band moves in later on through. We'll time it out for you. First Alert Radar Network showing you we've got some scattered activity. So like we were seeing from that image there in Long Beach, we've got clouds and pockets of sunshine, and now we're starting to see a little bit of activity move on through. So we're watching this moisture out across areas in Ventura County, right along the 101 for Ventura, even up through areas in West Saticoy and Santa Paula. Now finding some light showers for the basin floor for Los Angeles over into Huntington Park and just to the west of Alhambra. This will continue in terms of the intensity, not anticipating a whole lot until we get into later on tonight and that frontal boundary moves on through. Snow showers continue for Christian up in Big Bear as we do have that moisture that continues to fall. So in advance of what's to come later on tonight, that flood watch has actually been extended. So it starts at 6 o'clock this evening. It comes down tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. as we watch that heavy band of moisture that moves through. So this is mainly for Ventura and LA counties. We've got a lot of cold air with this winter storm. It's going to be reinforced tonight. Look at this, just 49 degrees in Santa Clarita, 58 for LAX, and San Bernardino coming in at 55 degrees. So this is what I'm tracking later on tonight. Satellite and radar showing you we've got some clouds, pockets of sunshine right now here in Southern California, but this is the area of low pressure that moves on through with this frontal boundary. So this sags to the south later on tonight. A lot lot of that moisture is going to arrive close to that midnight hour. I want to time this out for you. Futurecast showing you later on this evening, 7 o'clock, we've got some scattered activity. Snow showers continue to fall. Then look at this as we get into 10, 11 o'clock from west to east. We track that moisture. There's that front that's going to move on through, and this slides into LA County a little after midnight, and those snow showers will continue. Also finding those snow showers up the 5 close to Gorman and close to the Grapevine. As we go throughout the balance of the day tomorrow, though, not a whole lot happening. So I think we've got the burst overnight tonight, first thing tomorrow morning, and then we get a break before the second round and the last round moves through as we head into our Thursday morning. So we'll talk about what we can anticipate overnight tonight, right through Wednesday, Thursday, periods of rain and some strong gusty winds as that front moves through later on tonight. We've got high wind warnings and wind advisory posted. In some spots, we could have these gusts up to 65 miles per hour. So watching that closely if you don't find the moisture. Snow levels in some spots dropping anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 feet. Accumulating snow is likely early tomorrow morning, and then we're just dealing with some isolated showers for the rest of tomorrow, I should say, and then one more band moves in as we head into our Thursday morning. So here's your forecast for the basin. 58 degrees for you on your Wednesday, a little unsettled on Thursday. Friday will start to clear it out. The weekend, not too bad. Same thing for the coast. Temperatures right here Friday, hanging out in the upper 50s. Then we'll rebound this upcoming weekend. For the valleys tomorrow, 56 degrees. Same thing for the Inland Empire. As we head out on our Thursday, that's our last wave of energy that's going to move on through. And then after that, we start to improve as we head into our Friday. Temperatures hanging out in the upper 50s. Nice rebound this upcoming weekend. Sunshine and clouds sharing the sky. Temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s. High desert 47 degrees. We're tracking windy conditions all the way through, especially as that front moves on through. And then as we head into the mountains, 28 degrees tomorrow on your Thursday and at 31. And Friday we're clearing out, but that snow is sticking with a high temperature of 34.